Hello, today we are going to take a look at the differences between the Galaxy Note 5 and the Samsung S7 Edge in the GearVR. Now, the new GearVR that exists has this A-B setting. The two settings between these, the B is for the smaller phones and the A is for the larger phones. The S7 Edge is actually large enough that it still uses the A setting. So when we have the Note 5 and we plug it in to the GearVR, it pretty much uses the entire space of the GearVR in general. But we'll also plug in the S7 Edge, and it doesn't use up the entire area around the edge. However, it still does cover entirely the inside mold of the GearVR. You'll see that there is a certain amount of display area on the GearVR, and it actually on this phone will not at all overlap with the rounded edge of the S7 Edge. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but you can kind of make out that that mold is never going to hit the rounded edge. So this S7 Edge phone is a 5.5 inch display, and the Note 5 is a 5.7 inch display. So it's slightly larger than the Note 5 is, and the S7 Edge just a little bit smaller. So that translates into, I believe it's 517 pixels per inch on the Note 5 and around 532 on the S7 Edge. That's very close. That may not be the exact accurate number, but very close. So I have played around with both of these devices in the GearVR, and what I've found is that I can't tell any difference in terms of field of view between this device and this device. What I do notice is that the screen door effect is lessened on the S7 Edge, and this is because it's slightly more dense in terms of pixels. Because when you actually turn the Note 5 on in here, you can see that it's losing a lot of pixels along the edge, and the screen that's showing the GearVR what to display is actually a small part of the display. You know, it's primarily like something just right here. So when you have more dense pixels, it actually ends up being a little bit less of a screen door effect when it's focused in on the same size section. So the VR experience has been better on the S7 Edge, and I haven't used it enough to really tell if the heating issues that you sometimes experience, you know, overheating when playing a game, I haven't spent enough time with the S7 Edge to know if that's the case. The Note 5 I never really had any issues with. I don't play, you know, non-stop games. I'll maybe do some of the VR experiences, some of the ocean demos, Dread Halls I played a little bit, and I've never actually had my Note 5 give the heat warning. The Note 4 I had did, but the Note 5 has never overheated on me, and I expected the S7 Edge with a more efficient processor probably won't hit that under my usage either. It probably won't give any heat warnings, but I have only used it for a short period of time. But videos look great in it. On the Note 5 and the Note 4, I would really get taken out of the moment if I was watching a 360 video, just because of the screen door effect. And this, it's like minimalized enough that I only notice it if I look for it. And other than that, it's, you know, the pixels are dense enough that it really is giving me a great VR experience. Just a little bit better than this one, but it's making a huge difference. So I hope that helps you in deciding whether the S7 Edge is right for you with the GearVR. And thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, check out our other videos on the channel. Thanks for watching.